Welcome to the Final Countdown show. What is good, YouTube?
Look at that. He had better lose an arm. Did you not hear that?
Yeah, he's being a kid. What is good, YouTube?
Yeah.
What is good, Sportscaster? Y'all heard the intro track.
Yeah.
It's the Final Countdown. We are happy to be here with y'all. We got some sports talk lined up. Ty Boogie is like overly anxious.
About it, bro. About it.
Like,
Oh, damn it. I just start laughing when he jumps in here, son of a bitch.
yes.
This can no longer be a thing, man.
Stand up, says Entertainer Talking Sports. What is good, Entertainer?
Yeah. What's good, guys? What's good?
Really quick before we begin, it is the Final Countdown. There's only 9 hours left till Ty Boogie and I break out the champagne.
Hey,
Get it poppin'.
Let's get it.
We release the final results 10 Mountain Time. It'll be midnight Eastern Time for you guys on the East Coast. And yeah, we couldn't be more excited. You guys have been amazing supporting us. Continue as always to click the link in the chat. You get the same content over on SportsCastr. Low latency stream over there. Super low. So yeah, man. I'll let you go ahead and begin off with topics, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and start with who the fuck let Arthur have a hot pocket on air? God.
Oh my gosh.
This shit ruins me.
Yo, so
Right.
those that don't know, a couple of our fans have kind of they're still doing the YouTube thing, but they starting to hold it down over on Sportscaster.
Oh yeah.
And
a lot of pirates on Sportscaster, baby.
And Arthur now has these things, these streams, Sunday chilling with Arthur streams, and
Arthur After Dark.
hashtag Arthur After Dark. And he's just there chilling, eating a hot pocket and
talking sports.
And talking sports. Yeah,
that's how you should do
hot
it.
Pockets and Minute Maid juice, bro. Man, that's the homie. Keep clicking the link, though, in the chat. You'll see the Rumboyz Los Angeles interview, the rookie class. We're going to drop some content with Arthur while we're out there. So, yeah.
Yes, good old Pete.
Hassan, what it do?
That is a
BKB.
very hot topic. As soon as we get everybody in here, trust me, I got that ready, boy.
Old man TD over here.
What's
Look
good,
at
guys?
it.
What's good?
It's so beautiful that, like, now when we start this up, the numbers over here are so much stronger.
Damn right, dude. Sportscaster should be. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get it. I'm ready, bro.
Shit.
Let's get into it.
Well, let's fucking start. I mean, goddamn. All right, good old Pete. So I'm gonna start with that. We're gonna obviously start a little bit before the games, as always, to give you our predictions, some stuff about the games. But yes, that is the number one thing. Like, not directed to your homepage. Oh snap! Get that together. But regardless, we are going to start with that. Scott Foster is officially officiating tonight's Rockets-Warriors game. If anybody has any idea about that, I mean, one, I posted the article on our Facebook so you can kind of read along with me on this here, but, I mean, you just know basketball, you know Scott Foster does not like the Rockets. The last time he officiated a Rockets game, James Harden basically fouled out and had a whole lot to say about Foster after the game and was fined for what he said, and basically at the end of it ended his speech, rant, whatever it is, and said Scott Foster should never be allowed to officiate another Rockets game. And here we are. Game 2, after all this controversy in Game 1, we now have him officiating again in one of the biggest games that matter. Who the hell allowed this? I don't know. But to be honest with you, James Harden might get ejected and suspended for rocking this dude in the middle of the game. He's probably going to throw a ball at him. I would do it. Chris Paul, go stand by. I'd longest yard that thing. Yo, Chris Paul, go stand by him and just boom! Like, oh, man. I would do it. I'm not kidding. And he's not the only one, honestly. Chris Paul has also said a whole lot about him. He didn't get fined for what he said, but he straight up went to the NBA, like, officiating and NBA Players Association, and was talking to him about it and said, I don't really know what to do. Because they're just saying Foster has a history with the Rockets. It's not a good history. Like, he hates it. I don't know, man. Again, as a basketball fan, like, I would like to see a good game tonight. I do not want to see these guys jawing at the referees the entire time. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But when did he start it? It's been going on for a long time. Again, man, I got the article right here. I mean, this is straight from ESPN. I mean, Foster's a veteran. I mean, he's a 25-year NBA ref. And basically, again, at the end of a game, the last time he reffed a game was February 21st. And that was when James Harden was fined $25,000 for his personal issues that he said. Harden said, "It's lingering. It's something that has to be looked at for sure," and described Foster as rude and arrogant. For sure it's personal. For sure I don't think he should be able to officiate any more of our games, honestly. That's straight out of James Harden's mouth. I mean, that was before. That's what he got fined for. I haven't seen them ask him yet today on if there's anything. I'm sure that's the first thing they're going to ask him before they go into the game. Is Scott Foster's reffing? You know, what you going to do about it? But
bad life.
I'm nervous. I'm just nervous again that it's not going to be a good game and it's going to be in the head of the Rockets and it'll ruin the game.
So first, I caught your longest yard tape. I was gone, help my son. You know, with the I hope that James Harden throws the ball at him. That was a funny reference,
dude. He should. He fucking should.
With this and with all this going on with the whole reference situation, I expect the players to maybe come out with a slight bit of animosity.
I'm gonna say a lot.
But let's not forget that, I mean, these are professionals after all. I think that this is the first call that he misses. Expect food to be thrown on the court. Expect food to be thrown on the court. Expect fans to go crazy.
It's in Golden State.
Hey, there was also calls missed on both sides, though. And if Houston goes out there and wins, and it's off of a blown call, let's say the opposite or the reverse happens, the first time it happens, it's done. It is done, you know?
I agree. I said that yesterday. Like, it's not like the Warriors haven't been complaining either. Like, yes, it's very, very obvious calls that are missed on the Rockets, but you see less of an important call, like an easy foul, or Draymond goes up and just gets a defensive foul and a shooting foul on James Harden or something, and they're complaining too. Like, you know, it's not like this is just the Rockets bitching, complaining, we're losing the game because of this. Like, the Warriors are complaining out the ass too. Steve Kerr gets technicals like it's his job at this point.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting texts, Draymond gets texts. Like, these guys are barking at the refs too. It's not like this is just the Rockets, you know, so it's back and forth. Scott Foster just has a history with the Rockets. A bad history with the Rockets.
Rockets, very bad. This is either way. I could see this being a controversial game. I could see this just because him and his presence refereeing. I could see there, you know, hopefully the Rockets can hold themselves together and not get themselves ejected for, you know, kind of popping off. It's going to be up to them once again. I mean, as professionals, to keep it professional. I mean, I get that you may not like the guy. I know even in my personal life, you know, it's been hard, you know, when I'm around someone that I don't like, and, you know, but it's like, damn, you impact, you know, my work or, you know, my ability. So, I mean, hopefully they just come out there and they got their heads on right and they're ready to win.
No, I agree. Real quick, Hassan, we're going to shout you out, man. I know you said earlier you were one of the guys to like the video right off the bat. So shout you out, man, and you asked for it. We got you, dog. We got you.
Spike that like, everyone. Oh, Arthur's over here. Yes.
Let's get it.
Hot Pockets.
Let's get it. But yeah, dude, I mean, again, that's what I said, is just as a basketball fan, I would like to see a good game called. I don't want to see any BS, like
a fair.
And the way I'm gonna say it, if it was a controversy, as if some of these calls by James Harden are going to get called or not in this game, they're not going to get called. Like, if you already got a history and it's a 50-50 and a lot of these other guys didn't call it, why the hell would Scott Foster call it?
It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be up to Houston to.
If he does, James Harden will hug him.
Straight.
James Harden will better hug him.
It's gonna be up to Houston to keep their heads on straight. If he, like I said, I mean, maybe because it was such a controversy. What if? Here's what I ask. Maybe because it was such a controversy last time in Game 1, and I get that he has a history, with the Rockets. What if a fair game is called, and how do we now have to react? We have to be like, oh well, it looked better, oh they changed it up, they cleaned it up, they called the right fouls, Harden got his calls.
Then I will say, kudos to, I'm assuming Adam Silver or whoever called and got this shit figured out. Like, if he calls a good game, I got nothing. I mean, again, I don't have anything against Scott Foster. He just has a history of screwing the Rockets over a little bit and jawing with most of these Rockets players that are still currently on the court here for him. Again, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple Warriors players that are kind of like, Draymond probably has a problem with every referee that's in the history of NBA. Like,
Draymond he's just got that attitude and that mouth on him.
Yeah, but again, like, I'm sure that the Warriors are going to have a problem with it too. But I want to see a good game called. We talked about last night, Danny Green running into Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
That got called.
Yeah.
You gotta believe, like, somebody's gotta make a call here.
The refs last night were fair and consistent. I like the way the last night's game was. Yeah, it was consistent.
The most important word you could have said. If they're not going to call, if James Harden goes up for that 3-point attempt in the first 5 minutes of this game, he'll do it in the first 2. But if he does in the first 5 minutes of this game and it doesn't get called, the other problem they say is Scott Foster won't talk to players. He's going to let James Harden come up to him and he's going to turn his back and he's going to walk away until James Harden says, yo, turn the fuck around and talk to me. And then he's going to get a tech. Quick, fast.
Right away.
If he will at least talk to James Harden, talk to Chris Paul, talk to D'Antoni, even just D'Antoni, not even Harden and shit before the game, something, and say, look, in my opinion, like this is all he's got to do if I'm D'Antoni. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I don't see it as a foul. If James Harden kicks his legs out, if they hit his hand, they hit him before, I will call a foul. I'm not going to call some of these fouls that were called before. D'Antoni has to sit Harden down, and that's on D'Antoni, and that's on Harden to adjust. If he's not going to do that, and we're going to get into the game, and all of a sudden he's just going to start figuring that out on the fly, that could be a problem. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Like, no, that's a significant problem because it sways how the game could be how the outcome of the game could go. Hopefully, Harden adjusts. Hopefully, the game is called correctly, which actually leads us into our next debate, our next topic of what is more important. Would you say the game being called the correct way or Harden's adjustment? Which will outweigh in order for Houston to win?
One, Harden has to adjust.
Period. To avoid the call.
Harden has to adjust. Honestly, if you remember, I even said it right at the beginning. They missed like the first 2 calls in the first half, and I was like, James Harden's got to realize that they're not going to call these for him, and that that he's got to start doing something else. We've already said multiple ways that they can get this figured out. Go download a Capella, get that that pick and roll going.
Yep.
Take some more twos, take some step in twos, whatever it is. But
I feel like James Harden tonight, he's gonna have to shoot probably maybe more of the 2 than he is the 3, in order for Houston to get it, to maybe even get ahead. You stack a couple of 2-pointers, like you said, even getting the ball to Capella and let him handle work down low. Then that could significantly change the game for you, because Houston is a live and die by the 3 type of team. I'm just gonna step back 288 times and just fucking hope that it goes in. Like,
but that's kind of the thing is
Big Ben 12. What it do, Big Ben 12? Support the channel, man, by subscribing, hit the like button. Appreciate you for stopping by and dropping through, bro.
What I do. But again, that's the thing is, I want to see a full-strength Rocket team against a full-strength Warriors team. if you tell James Harden he has to adjust the way he's played the entire year, the way he's got 37 points a game, the way I think he'll be MVP, if he has to change that, yes, the dude is fantastic inside, but in my opinion, yes, it's full strength, however you want to look at it. That's not a full strength James Harden. You take away the number one scoring option he has. I mean, we saw stats and were mind blown by the difference in step backs between him and the number two,
which was Luka Doncic. Yeah,
it's like hundreds in between.
288 to 84.
Hundreds. Way to have that stat. Hundreds of times more that James Harden does a step back than
math.
Anybody else in the NBA. If he has to adjust his game and change his game, yes, the dude can score 40 points inside. He could do it, I promise. But I want to see James Harden on his game. If we told Steph Curry, so dude, you can only shoot 6 threes this game. You could decide when you want to shoot them, but you can only shoot 6. Fuck, that'd be a terrible game.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't want to see that. I mean, like, I'd want to see it, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
in order for, like I said, this is just my theory and what I feel the Rockets need to do. They need to get down low and abuse the boards. Like, whether and that's a combination of them scoring on the layups and dunks and so forth. That, like we mentioned, that alley-oop pass that the alley-oop play that they always draw up between Harden and Capella. It's very effective. But that also includes the rebounding abilities for Capella. Like we mentioned before, Fareed needs to be put into the game and get some minutes.
It's got to be more even on
needs
rebounds.
to be exactly. If Houston can play good, fundamental, down low basketball and not this live and die by the 3 BS because they are not Golden State, then I think that they could come out with the win tonight and maybe even continue to be dominant throughout the series.
I agree. Obviously, they're not Golden State, but I mean, living and dying by the 3, like, yes, they didn't shoot very well from behind the arc. Yes, a lot of them we think were fouls.
QC, what it do, fam?
But at the same time, like, they are their own special 3-point shooting team. Like, they've broken records that the Warriors, they have records. This current Eric Gordon, Chris Paul, James, they have current 3-point shooting records that the Warriors haven't touched, haven't got there. Individually, they're probably better shooters on the Warriors, but together,
you gotta remember, there's the best player in the damn world on the other side of that, and that blue and white and that yellow.
You better be saying KD.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm talking about the homie from the DMV. I'm talking about the East Coast homie, the Beast Coast.
Easy Money Sniper, the Durantula. We get you.
Seat Pleasant, Maryland, stand up. By the way, did y'all see the old Durant's MySpace picture? That shit was fucking hilarious. I was dying, man.
That was good.
But you gotta remember that he's on the other side. So in order to match up with him, because he can shoot, he's gonna shoot that 3 ball. Curry's gonna shoot that 3 ball. Klay Thompson's gonna shoot the 3 ball. Draymond's gonna be down low and gonna knock you out on defense.
But that's my problem. That is all extremely correct.
Iggy.
We can't say the adjustment for James Harden is stop shooting threes. They got to keep up with these guys. I understand, figure the hell out, like, if it's a foul or not. If it's not, James Harden has to adjust and stop shooting that shit because...
Stop shooting the wish and the prayer. Unless you are completely set or, you can't keep shooting for the foul. Every time, I feel like that's what Houston does. They go and they try and shoot for the foul, which now puts the game in the ref's hands, and now that gets us in this debate.
Yes, they need to take it out of the referee's hands a little more and put it in.
So get down low. Get down low and play physical basketball.
I agree. I said right off the bat, the Warriors walked into that with their death lineup. You ain't got no death lineup if you guys can't get a rebound if you miss it. Clint Capella is 4 inches taller than the biggest dude on the court.
Exactly.
I get the jump of Iguodala going up to get that.
You should be using
that Draymond can get that, but like...
Look at how big a guy like Kenneth Fareed is. How broad he is.
They fucked up not playing.
They did not play him like Lazarian said on the call-in show yesterday. Fanatic, what it do, Dilly? Ayo, I greatly appreciate the Facebook post that you tagged us in this morning, man. That was beautiful, man. That was amazing, brother. Stay blessed, man. But I forgot where I was. Damn it.
Okay, where you were is the death lineup of these Warriors. That is a problem for other teams because you look at that and you're like, son of a bitch. literally every five on that, every starting five, that starting five can score from anywhere on the court. Yes, we've talked about Draymond's offense is a little shaky, but it's damn good. Right now, he is doing well offensively. The Rockets cannot be afraid of that.
They missed 27 straight threes during the first stretch in Game 7 last year.
Again, the Rockets live and die by the three.
This is a formula for disaster for Houston. I don't think that they may win one or two, maybe one, but if they keep with the level of play they are, Harden's wrist isn't even 100%. The more that we talk about, the more I lose faith in my pick in Houston.
I understand. I know we've said it 1,000 times. You guys got to go down low more. You got to go down low, but they can't give up their three. When they're hitting threes, they are better than Golden State behind the arc. I'm sorry, that's a true fact.
Well, then they just need to be on. If that's gonna be their game plan.
If they're not on, this one's on D'Antoni.
Yep.
If they're not on and they start shooting 30. Anywhere in the 30s, to be even high 30s, 38% from the field in the first quarter.
If you miss 27
you game plan to go down low. If they come out and they're the Rockets and they hit 6 of 8 threes, goddamn, keep going.
Listen. Claim that you were robbed last year. You come in this year and now you're saying that and we saw it and we play-by-played it. We're gonna play-by-play it again tonight. So expect things to get really intense tonight. But I'm gonna end it with this. Houston, you complained last year, okay, when mathematically speaking, you did it into yourselves. Game 1, you come in, you complained about the same damn thing that you complained about last year, and you put yourself in the positions in Game 1. Houston, Rockets Nation, I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you. I'm not buying it no more. You don't have a reason to cry. You're doing it to yourselves at this point. Figure it out. That's all.
I agree. I mean, again, I get it. I mean, they have to adjust. If you remember, I mean, we can literally go back and pull fucking tape up. Mm-hmm. After the second time I saw one of these guys fall and get their ankles taken out and they didn't call it, I was like, James Harden has to realize these referees are not going to call this.
No.
You can't just keep doing it and wait for somebody to call it. Even if you do, you're going to miss 5 and get 1 call and you're going to get 3 points out of 6 shots. You know what I mean? Like, because you go to the line.
Right.
That's not worth it. Think about your numbers on it. That's not worth it. They have to adjust, yes. Do the referees have to... Again, my thing with the referees is they need to come out off the damn bat. Even if they don't tell the world, tell Kerr, tell D'Antoni, listen, I do not want either of you to be barking at me and screaming at me when I make this call, Steve Kerr, or when I don't make this call, Mike D'Antoni. Because I'm going to call it this way. If he lands on him, I'm calling it. Or I'm not calling it. We've said multiple times, you can tell, I get there's that picture where the dude's in the WWE's drop kicking him, he's like, Rockets shooting like this, people trying to get fouled. Like, we've said, that's how they shoot.
Exactly.
Scott Foster's been in the league 25 years. He's seen James Harden shoot.
We watched even last night, and we were like, these guys are doing it again. Jimmy Butler has kind of the same form.
He kicked his legs out more. He kicked his legs out more.
Way more. Like he goddamn Ninja Turtle fucking.
And they called it. They called it last night. So again, they need to talk to them before and say, look, there is a threshold where I'm looking. They keep showing this line. James Harden jumps from here. He lands here. If it is in this amount of space, and I believe it's close enough to this amount of space, I'm calling it. If it's any farther than this, I'm not calling it. Like, I get how hard that is on a fly for a referee to watch where they shoot, watch the ball go in, and watch their feet. But at this point, something's got to be done. Straight up. Something's got to be done. I mean, that's all I got on it. We're going to find out tonight because that's it. There's nothing more we can even talk about. We're going to argue for 4 hours. Like,
we did 25 minutes of airtime on that one damn topic.
It's the number one thing going on, though.
So what else do we got? What else did you have?
I know we got a lot on the games for today, but I think we should go over a little bit of last night too. A little bit of last night.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
we can start with our Nuggets.
Yeah, that's actually where I wanted to start with. So first things first, in the Portland Nuggets matchup, which took place last night, 4/29/2019. For those of you historian aficionados, you want to snip this up or do whatever you do. The Portland Trailblazers did not really have an answer for one Sir Nikola Jokic. Jokic, the Joker, was completely dominating and abusing Portland with his just size and his athletic ability of what he could do when he has the ball. Let's also not forget that Millsap was on fire last night as well. He was holding it down. Holding it the hell down. 19 points last night? Gotta love it. The man was playing inside like a monster. Just Portland could not stop them. Hassan, yes, I do like football. I'm gonna save some more football takes for the end of the show though. I'm gonna close out with football.
I mean, yeah, no, for sure. We got it right here. Millsap 7 of 12. Craig only 19 minutes, 1 of 3. What it is. Jokic 11 of 18. Murray 8 of 15. Gary Harris 4 of 10. Like if your worst starter went 4 of 10, that's not good enough defense by the Blazers. Straight up.
No,
it's just not.
So the Blazers were not able. Here's their weakness. And you talked about this during the Thunder series. They don't have any big men.
They're hurt. They have big men, but at this point, you cannot say Cantor's 100%.
Nope. He's playing with the left hurt shoulder.
I'll say this: for him having a hurt shoulder, this is his stat line. This is very impressive for what he has. 26 points, but 7 rebounds. You can put up buckets. I said a lot last night. Jokic might be playing good defense, but his left shoulder's hurt.
Cantor, I'm just anxious for tonight.
Cantor would be on the left side, but he can go up and spin and put it up with the right. That right's got full mobility. He could do jumping jacks with that shit.
Yeah.
Rebounds were the problem because he's trying to go up with one arm for a rebound, and Jokic is going up with 2. Just fucking boom, gimme.
And what's funny is right there in the film there on the side. As we see, like right when you're breaking that down, you can see he's going up with one hand, with one arm.
He had to. Like, he's got a separated shoulder. So you can only go up to here, and that thing hurts. And he already is an idiot and decided to hang on the rim with his left shoulder.
You took exactly what I was about to say.
First play of the damn game for him.
If you guys did not see it, he actually, even after the play, acknowledged. He self-reflected right after. Sure he did because he's in pain.
Damn right.
He's like, damn, like, I can't do that. And you realize for the rest of the game, he did not at all do that.
Jokic will ball out the rest. Jokic will ball out.
I think that as long as Jokic can continue on playing how he was playing last night, then if you're Portland, you need to worry. You need to worry. Plumlee coming in off the bench. Plumlee was holding it down as a big man. There's just so much size difference between the athletes on the floor for Denver and the athletes on the floor for Portland. And it showed. It showed.
I very much agree. Again, like if you have to rely on Zach Collins and Miles Leonard to be the only 2 big men to come off the bench, Aminu actually did decent defense against Jokic, but again, the size comparison, Cantor's the only dude overall. Like, Collins and Leonard are both very tall, big dudes, but they are not like a give me the ball in the paint and let me fucking throw a shoulder into Jokic and score.
JR Smooth and Scripted, what's good? QC, what's good? Hey, yo, make sure y'all spike the like if you haven't already. But one of the things that I actually wanted to point out, I wish we didn't have to worry about, copyright things. I wish we knew how to do it, like edit it in. But I could actually, show you guys. There is one play I believe it was in the second quarter where Jokic was being double teamed down low, and it did not matter. It did not matter. He still went, boom, just lays it in off the glass. Jokic last night was playing like he was back home in Serbia, bro. If you watch his international film, if you watch his FIBA film, you're like, who the fuck in Europe can mess with this kid? Nobody on the planet, let alone and he showed that last night.
I agree. Shit, how many times did we watch Boban just stand under the rim and just pick the ball up over people's heads? And there'd be little dudes jumping, jumping, trying to fucking stay in front of him, and he just goes, boop, and just puts it in. That's Jokic in this series. Because Kanter has one arm. Two-arm Kanter is a problem, and this is a better series. If he has one shoulder right now, they need to do exactly what they did. Again, Mike Malone is a smart dude. He comes from a Popovich wing. He understands, I caught the big man in this series. Mm-hmm. Jokic, do work.
Do work, exactly.
It did help that we mentioned right off the bat, the role players got to do well. Murray started out hot.
Harris shocked the fuck out of me. I was like, who is this kid?
Again, he might have gone 4 of 10, but that's not terrible for a role player and for a 3 or 4 guy. Millsap did very well.
Very well. I mentioned that yesterday on the call show. I was like, Millsap, and then boom.
The role players did very well for those guys while allowing Jokic to somewhat take control. He's not the guy that takes control where he just give me the ball, Embiid style, but he can have the ball. And he can do that behind the back pass on a pick and roll. He can take it up himself if he wants to.
Such a sick player in transition. What the
Can we not talk about that, please? Can we just not talk about that?
Wait, let me just see this shit.
Just tell them what at least you're watching here.
So, alright, so Zeke is eating a tomahawk steak. What the fuck? Yo, it looks like the goddamn Ewok from Star Wars. Oh my god.
In a Dallas Stars jersey. Oh, man.
So, oh my goodness. That was completely insane. Point being,
But yes, that's exactly what you needed out of these guys. And for a defensive team, I'm looking right here. They only gave up over 30 points one time in any of these quarters. And that was the first when it was tied 32-32.
Let us go ahead and break down last night's game, and then we're going to get into the Houston Celtics, and then I am going to, because I want to get some of you guys' take too. I saw him; he took a mega bite. There's not with this series, there hasn't been any controversy or anything really. So we can't really beat this one dead. Point blank being, Denver has to keep playing the way they need to. If you're Portland, you need to figure out you played great basketball. You just got...
That's the thing is there's not a whole lot of adjustments.
Exactly.
Damian Lillard put up 39. He put up 39. McCollum maybe could have shot a little bit better. He put up just 16, but Harkless barely anything. Aminu barely anything. Again, they don't want Collins or Leonard to come onto the court because they just can't match up against Jokic.
Exactly. They don't have their problem is sizing. It's just a matter of outscoring at that point.
It's honestly, it's almost a matter of rebounds. It's almost a matter of rebounds, and the awkward thing, I'm looking here, the Blazers out-rebounded the Nuggets. They out-rebounded them, but it's mostly the bench. It's mostly the bench that did it. And
so from one game, really quick, guys. So
they made their shots.
From one game where, like we just mentioned, not a whole lot of adjustments really need to be made. Just, got to come out and outscore them. To another game where one team made some major adjustments to come out and get the W, and that be Philly versus Toronto. Now, if you're Philly, you got to come out and you got to do that exact same thing again. Exact same thing again. If you're Toronto, you got to do what you did in game one.
This was a close game. This literally came down to the point where Danny Green had a chance to tie it up with less than 10 seconds left on a 3, and he just happened to miss it. So it ended by 5 points after free throws.
Mm-hmm.
With this one, neither team really were making shots. 39% and 36%, 39 for the Sixers. Neither team really was making shots. There wasn't a whole lot of points scored, but the number one adjustment, like I said, is out of these starting 5 that are all very good, one of you needs to decide this is my game.
Game.
And Jimmy
Butler did it.
He did it. Like 9 points Harris, 12 for Embiid, 6 for Simmons, 11 for Redick. Yes, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you realize there was less than 100 points scored, I mean, that's 30, almost 40 there, right there for just the starters. And then you add 30 for Jimmy Butler. Like, I mean, that's 67, that's 66 right there. Like,
and it's contributing with 13 off the bench. You know, once again, Boban, you know, he was working it down low. So
that might be my adjustment here for the Sixers. They don't need an adjustment. They won the game, but to continue this series, the Raptors really don't have like a solid big man either. I mean, they have Gasol, but Gasol is more of a European style shooting and passing big man. Like he can go down low. I give him that, but if Ibaka is your big man coming off the bench, he's a power forward. Sorry, he's not a center. He's not. Boban is 7'3", bro. You got to get him on the court a little bit more.
Exactly.
It
worked out. Nonetheless, it worked out in their favor. This is you know, kind of one of those games where, you know, Philly made some adjustments, and it was mainly Butler that took on that role and showed the leadership.
Yes.
Toronto, and I just make the three at the end. Just make the three at the end.
And in my opinion, Toronto, the only thing with Toronto is they just need their guys to hit shots. Siakam may have ended with 21, but I mean, he shot 9 of 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got to hit his shots. We saw him have a very good game, at least a shooting game. Only 8 points more in game 1, but his shooting percentage was way better. Kyle Lowry had a good game. Danny Green, you're why the freaking rum was gone in that game. 1 of 8, 1 of 6 from deep. Like, how many times did I say don't shoot that? How many times did I say don't shoot that?
Yo, that was a rough one. That was a rough one to commentate.
Ice cold, and he was the one who had to shoot the ball to tie it up.
You're right? You're like, he is ice cold. I was like, what's cold as being cool? Ice cold. You're like, you really just did that? I remember.
Bro, I said he's an iceberg running out on the court there. Like, and a lot of it was the bench too. Like, looking at the bench for both of these teams is disturbing. 5 points for the entire bench for these Raptors. Ibaka 2. Powell 3. Like, you can't rely on Lowry to put up 20, Leonard to put up 30, Siakam to put up 20, when you have guys on the bench like Ennis that put up 13, Greg Monroe, who I still think Boban should have came in over Monroe, but he put up 10. Like, it was a lot of the bench there for me on that one. These guys got to hit their shots, and because they were out there tired. A lot of the bench did not come out for the Raptors. So, as easy but hard as it is to say, like, hit shots. Yeah. What up, Shay? What up, Rado fam? Love it, love it.
But, and then we just now have one more game to break down. Celtics Bucks. Green versus green.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first game of today. So, I got a couple. What's up, both the Shays? Kira, what's up?
And then after we break down this game, we'll open up the lines for you guys.
For a little bit.
I wanna be able to function with the ones that got us here, bro.
You already know. So I'll start with.
Yes, the grownness of a grown man.
Yes, Giannis did well. Yes, Giannis put up his buckets, but he was 7 of 21. Like, can he adjust to the defense that the Celtics are playing?
He's gonna have to. If not, then Milwaukee's gonna continue looking the way that they did last game.
Because, again, my biggest thing is he drives in and he wants to get that bucket, but he won't pass it. Not that he won't. I mean, he doesn't trust himself to pass it at all. I'm telling you, he doesn't trust himself passing that ball. We almost saw a little bit, just to bring it back to the Sixers-Raptors, we almost saw a little bit of the same type of defense. The Sixers were like, Kawhi ain't scoring on us right now.
Nope.
But when Kawhi would drive in and 3 Sixers would come, Kawhi can throw that thing out there. And it caused open shots. Lowry, 20. Like, Siakam didn't shoot well, but he had open shots.
He had open shots.
Danny Green might have been 1 of 6, but had open shots. So, regardless if they're making it or not, you're giving an open shot to people that can shoot a three-pointer. So they have to adjust, and they can't allow the team to collapse inside.
So, good old Pete asks, J.R. Smooth Script says Celtics in 7. Good old Pete says, do you guys trust Chris Middleton? I'm still not sold on him.
I trust him in his role.
I'm partial. I'm partial. I have to say I don't trust him. If anything, I mean, when he's on, he's on. But I feel like he could have helped. Like, I feel like Giannis got overwhelmed. Like, when I go back and I just take look back at that game, you can see Giannis overwhelmed.
But again, you just said when he's on, he's on. Chris Middleton's a shooter.
Yeah.
He's a shooter. If he doesn't get the chance to shoot the ball wide open and in the corner like he is, like Milwaukee set the offense up nice. Again, I'm going to continue to bring this back to the passing. If Giannis can drive in and take 3 Celtics with him and kick that back out, Middleton only needs this much space to get that shot.
But Giannis wants to go for the yam.
And he just can't do that. He cannot do that. That has to be the adjustment for the Bucks here.
What up, Eric? Salute, B. Salute.
And they have to do that, and it just doesn't look like they're gonna. Like, I mean, the Celtics look fucking good, dude. I don't want to take away from the Celtics because, like, they were damn impressive, but again, that's just not the Bucks team that I wanted to see come out.
Website should be finished very, very shortly. Very, very shortly. I mean, yes, you guys can go on, and place your orders, all that good stuff. But we are accepting personal orders for merch as well. We got the shirts, we got the hats, hoodies are going to be coming as well. So yeah.
Honestly, it'll be a lot easier for us to get everything together now that we're in the final countdown here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Now that back to business as usual here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Morgan, what is good? So yeah, I think that'd be the key to the Bucks winning. I mean, otherwise the Celtics are just gonna continue to be the Celtics and do what they do for Boston. Do what Boston sports does.
I mean, yes and no, but I mean they were also hitting their shots.
Yeah.
Like we were 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Boston's still splashing threes. They don't care, which was major. So we'll see if they can hit their shots. And again, I'm gonna just leave it on. Either Giannis is going to have to realize he's got to go through 3 Celtics to dunk that thing, and he's going to have to start throwing elbows in there, or he's going to have to pass it. He's going to have to figure it out. He's going to have to learn how to throw a ball outside and not turn it over. Because he's got shooters. They brought in Ilyasova. Dude is a tall-ass shooter, but he's a shooter. Middleton, I trust his three-point shot. I really do. I know you just asked. I think the dude can shoot. Bledsoe is a good defender, but he's a shooter. Like, they have guys around him that can shoot the ball. Giannis needs to realize that and stop trying to take it all himself. I get Mamba mentality and all that, and trust me, it's sick, but the Celtics are also very good at alone having Al Horford down there, and his mindset is just make Giannis shoot, which is perfect because Giannis can jump from a free throw line, but his shooting is mediocre. I mean, yes, he can hit a couple threes, but I would rather let Giannis take 10 threes and hit 4 of them in the whole game than score 30 in the paint. So, I mean, that's why the Celtics won. That's why the Celtics won, because they've already been doing that. And I said at the beginning, Brad Stevens' defense.
And there's also playoff experience there too, like you've mentioned in the past. So
this is what I've been waiting for.
We're
both just glued into this. Greek. So this is the Giannis. Read it while I talk. This is the Giannis press conference. And I mean, again, he can't be happy. Like he walked through the Pistons pretty much, and now he's got to go against these Celtics that are smart and they know what the hell they're doing. Would it be?
Okay, so before I'm about to go ahead and open up the lines here shortly, but first let me go ahead and break down what happened in that presser just now that we were reviewing. So Giannis's words pretty much is the question. One of the hard hitting questions was, are you guys going to be planning on or what adjustments do you plan on making? His response, which I'm not sure if I'm fond of at the moment, was right now, we're not going to adjust. We're not going to adjust. There's too early to be thinking about adjusting. If we're going to adjust, then it'll take place during the if we lose during game 2. If we lose that game, then we can think about adjusting.
I hate that.
It gets worse. Damn, I just forgot where I was at.
Adjustments for game 2.
But yeah, he said. Oh, and then he goes on to also state that he feels that they shouldn't have to be the team to be making the adjustments right now. So he's obviously referring that they should have won that, and Boston should be. He's pretty much almost dogging Boston in a way, and bringing them down on a level. Let's not forget here, young man, young special talent. Kyrie got a ring and you don't. So I think until you get yours, you need to be quiet. Shut up, take a shot, and chill, as me and Arthur say.
I'm not on that level, but I'm going to say that's not smart to say. Like, if you lose, again, if you get blown out, you better damn well make adjustments. Like, we just talked about Portland losing by, whatever, and the Sixers winning by like 5. Like, Toronto doesn't need to make adjustments. They need to hit shots. Giannis needs to figure out how to get through the Celtics because they're playing such good defense. He does have to adjust. That makes me think he's going to come back out here tonight and he's just going to try and drive in again and think that he's going to walk through.
No, that's exactly
Tatum, Brown, and Horford.
That's
and they're
exactly
not. Horford's going to block him 4 more times.
Here's the thing with that presser right there. He didn't have a poker face on. Like, he was dead ass serious about his words. So you know what? That's your game plan. More power to you, brother.
That's not smart. That's just not smart.
Lines are open now. 719-602-3632. What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz. Hello? Hello?
Yo, Jamal Charles signed a 1-year deal or a 1-day thing with the Chiefs. He's retiring a Chief.
Dope.
For sure.
Well, let's see here. I don't know. I don't get how the hell. Oh.
Take 2.
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz.
What's good?
What is good? Who we got? Yeah, we can hear you.
Slightly. What's good?
Oh, what's up? This is Iverson.
What's good?
What's good,
bro?
Iverson Vlogs?
He heard hot basketball takes. He said, "I got this."
The Bucks are winning tonight. I'm calling you right now.
Why?
Because the Bucks will not shoot the basketball from the 3-point did last Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will not shoot the basketball because they probably, I believe they take the most threes in the NBA. Probably between them, the Rockets, and the Warriors. And I think the Bucks are gonna win and shoot the 3 better.
Well, that's what I said, man. That was, if you heard, that is literally my adjustment that they need to make. Giannis is trying to drive in, and the Warriors are playing good defense, dude. They're literally suffocating Giannis when he goes to drive in, and he's just not passing it out. That's why LeBron is so good at his passing. That's why Giannis is just not. We saw Kawhi. If he can drive in and kick out, I agree that the Bucks can drain threes. I agree that is not a problem for them. But Giannis has to adjust and pass out instead of trying to go against Warriors or against the Celtics because they're damn good down there and they can steal the ball when he's going to drive.
Exactly. So really quick, Iverson Vlogs, if you have not, gone back and rewatched that game, I recommend it, man. You can see Giannis being overwhelmed. You can see Giannis trying to be very, very independent and take the team on his back when he did not need to. there's plenty of times where he had guys open on the outside and he's driving to the lane. You know, like Ty was mentioning, he attracts a couple of Celtics with them, but then, you know, he doesn't pass the ball outside. Not saying that they shouldn't shoot the three. They're a team that should go ahead and shoot the three because they can do it, but they need to kick the ball to the outside. They need to utilize the talents of Giannis to create those opportunities for those role players.
Yeah, but in my opinion, the X factor in this series is Bledsoe.
I could agree.
I like it. Again, his defense alone is an X factor. Let alone he can make shots. He can make the shots. But for real, like there were multiple times in the game, I was literally like, Giannis, pass, wide open Bledsoe, wide open Middleton, right there. And I was waiting for him to pass it, and he just had it stolen, or yes, he might have been fouled, and going up to the free throw line is a good thing for players, but not for Giannis when he shoots 60% from the line.
Yeah.
Like that's not a good idea. If you're James Harden and you shoot 90%, I'd go to the line 20 times if I'm him like he does. Giannis shouldn't try to go to the line 20 times because he'll make 12 of them. 10 of them, not even maybe. So I agree. You make perfect sense.
Okay.
I hope they shoot more. I hope Giannis passes out because it'd be a good game.
What's up, man?
Oh, we're losing you a little bit.
Yup. Are you calling over Wi-Fi, or you outside? You in a bad area?
Try again. What's good, dude? What's good? Can you hear us?
Alrighty, Iverson Vlogs. Hey, we're gonna go. Oh, you still there? Alrighty, Iverson Vlogs. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make room for the next caller.
Yeah, we're having some trouble hearing you,
got a
but make sure you
message
jump
for
in the
you.
chat. Let us know what's up.
Alrighty, buddy. Peace.
Damn. It might be because like you can't see a thing outside too. Like, it just is what it is.
You're gonna blame it on our snowy weather when it snows every goddamn day practically here. Not every day,
I
but
haven't
still.
had to clear my car off in a while, bro. What it do, Manny? What it do? Fanatic back in the building.
What up, Carla? You are live with the Rumboyz.
Rumboyz, what is good?
That's Butcher's block.
Shit.
What is up, Butchers?
You want some hot basketball sports take?
Yeah, buddy.
Let's get it.
I got them like iron skillets, baby. Here we go. So the Celtics are coming out of the East and they're taking down Golden State this year.
Who?
Ooh, buddy.
How about that one?
That is a hot take. I like
Okay.
that.
Okay. I like that.
Before you get into that, let me ask you this. How then, I mean, it's kind of 50-50 now that they won, but I still have the Raptors. So how do you see them beating the Raptors to get to the finals first?
Well, they're gonna use Giannis's ineptitude in the playoffs to their advantage, and they could possibly even sweep this team because Giannis clearly, when you squeeze him, he didn't know what to do with the ball. He looked lost at times.
I agree. That's been my hot take, dude. Is he's scared?
Every time he got when he took a step towards anywhere near the paint, they squeezed him. And what did he do with it? Not get rid of it. What you should do, you should get it back out to the 3-point. Kick it back out to the 3-point line and go and reset. And start over. But he held it. He held it, and then like three times he was. They were able to just swat the ball right out of his hand. And they're going to use that this whole series. They're going to use that to their advantage, Put pressure on Giannis because he is like you guys were saying earlier, he should, like, Bledsoe and Middleton were wide open a half dozen times.
I was screaming at the TV, bro.
He either didn't see him or
care.
he just decided to just hold the ball, and try and drive.
No, I agree. Again, that's been my hot take with it. Like, that's the difference. Everyone's like, Giannis is the next LeBron, Giannis the next, like, whatever. Like, LeBron might have started his career just doing exactly that, but he adjusted. He learned, I got to kick that shit out. And now a lot of people think of LeBron as a better passer than a scorer.
There's only
for
one
that
LeBron.
reason. For that reason. Like,
LeBron realizes that he can be a decoy just as well as he can, shoot the ball.
yes.
Exactly.
And that still is a factor for him to win. Like, Giannis has to get there, or I agree, this series could end quickly.
How do you think they won that ring with Kyrie? LeBron demanded all the attention, and Kyrie went the hell off in those games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I agree. I just said, like, the Bucks are a damn good shooting team, but at the same time, I mean, how many they only got a handful of threes to shoot.
Now so I think the Bucks series will probably go 5 or 6, and I think Boston wins 4-2, right?
Right.
And then now I'm hoping to face the Raptors.
Yep, which was what Ty Boogie was hoping for. Let's hear it.
I'm hoping to face the Raptors because it's two teams. I think we have the Raptors offensively, not by much, but I think our offense is better than theirs because of the depth that the Celtics have. That's going to be a reoccurring theme. The Celtics' depth is going to carry them all the way to the finals.
Honestly, if I'm you, it's honestly hard because I picked the Raptors, but you continue to make me want to fucking take the Celtics.
The Celtics are designed. That bench and the whole team is designed to beat teams in long series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They put a ton of depth on those teams, so that if they had to go 6 or 7 games for 3 series, they could do it.
I think if I'm you guys, I would rather play the Raptors. I mean, you've been saying, but I would rather play the Raptors than the Sixers for the sheer fact that in my mind, and I think the Raptors are closely matched to the Bucks. Like, your defense can do it. You don't have to change your defensive plan. Just do it to Kawhi.
It doesn't matter. The Bucks aren't going to change themselves anyways.
Just do it to Kawhi. Like, you guys can play the exact same thing.
The tandem of Butler and Embiid scare me more than anything Toronto offers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I could so much agree.
Because when Embiid and Butler are right and they're playing on the same page and they don't have their head up their ass,
they're a good team.
That's a hard team to beat.
And honestly, I think, though, if you play them, I think you guys play longer and harder than them.
What's up?
I was just saying, I think you guys are in good shape. If you guys get through the Bucks, like I said, I don't think you have to change your defensive plan if you play the Raptors. Do the same thing you're doing to Kawhi as you're doing to Giannis. If you have to play the Sixers, I agree, that's hard. Embiid, because he's just younger than Horford and stronger, he might beat Horford out, but the rest of your lineup probably beats out the Sixers.
Yeah, but like I said, the Raptors match up.
Good job, Arthur.
We match up better against Toronto.
I think so too. I think so too, which scares me because I really was hoping that the Raptors could just kill the Bucks, and now I have to deal with the fucking Celtics, and my prediction is gonna be wrong.
And here's the X factors. There's 2 X factors in Boston's game, and if these guys play well, then they're on. If they don't play well, they struggle. That's Jaylen Brown, and Gordon Hayward.
Oh, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward. I like the impact that Hayward makes whenever he steps into the game, and then when he's on.
Hayward is such an X factor because for such a big, tall, lanky dude, he plays bigger than he really is.
Mm-hmm.
But he's really not that built. I mean, he's big and tall, but he's not built like Morris is, you know. But he plays
not at all.
Like he does,
No.
like he is.
Yeah, and he has a very fluid step back jumper too.
Like if we get the Gordon Hayward from Utah, like we saw before he came over and before the injuries,
What you expected.
Celtics are going to be tough to beat, man. That's going to be a hard team to beat.
My X factor for you guys, I said before you even said it, I said Jaylen Brown. I think his defense is always good, But if his offense is on, he's an all-star caliber player, straight up.
Yep, quick
My
Jaylen
major
Brown.
X factor for you guys, though, I mean, I know we've been saying it's the whole bench, but it's Terry Rozier for me. That dude, playoff Terry, is a thing. If he can come off and allow Kyrie to sit a little bit longer, allow some of these guys to hang out, especially without Marcus Smart on the court, if Rozier can come out and hit his shots and run that offense like we saw him do in the last game.
And that's another thing, too. If they get to the final, Marcus Smart is back.
That's major. That is major. He can cover Clay.
Marcus Smart is back for the defense. So the defense is already playing well as it is. You know what I mean? It's already playing well. And then you're going to add Smart back into the picture. Like, defensively, that's what I'm saying. And you know what? The Warriors haven't really had anybody punch them in the mouth defensively. And the Celtics wouldn't be afraid. You know what I mean? The Celtics haven't been afraid all year of anybody. So when they go into Golden State, you know what I mean? When they go to Golden State, they're not going to be afraid to go in there and punch them in the mouth.
They're gonna have to. If you're going into Golden State, you want to draw first blood.
Afraid of the Warriors, even in their own home. Even when the Warriors have home court, they're not going to be afraid of them.
And they shouldn't.
I just think you guys match up well. We've already seen. I mean, yeah, maybe it's another year or two down the road, but we've already seen Kyrie outdo Curry, and Jaylen Brown can cover Clay. Maybe not outshoot the dude because we know Clay is something special.
Yeah.
But I mean, he can out-defend Clay straight up. It's going to be, like you said, it's going to be Gordon Hayward. If he can at least stay in front of or shoot 10, 20% of what Durant can, you guys match up well there, and Horford beats out any center that the Warriors want to try and have.
Yeah.
At least IQ-wise.
If it does end up being Celtics and Warriors, it's all going to be offense. Can we... Our shooting cannot fall off. If our shooting falls off, forget about it.
Right.
But if our shooting's on, that's going to be a 7-game series, and it's that could go either way, man. Because the one thing the Celtics don't quit doing is playing defense.
That's true.
100%.
Again, Brad Stevens is a defensive coach, man.
Their shooting might come and go, but they never stop playing D.
No, that's true. And honestly, now, like, I get that. You go through slumps, you do whatever. I mean, the best players in the world go through slumps. But
facts.
If you guys have that young core group to go to the finals, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward's never touched the finals, let alone he barely touches playoffs. For those guys to have the confidence to know we're in the finals, and Kyrie Irving's going to take his game from already regular season to playoffs is something. Playoffs to finals is fucking disturbing.
Yeah, that's just sick.
And listen, as much of an advantage as Golden State has playing on their home court, the Garden in Game 7.
That's a sick place, exactly.
Dude, the walls of that place will shake. It is.
That's facts.
The atmosphere at the Garden is ridiculous.
Oh, I'm a Lakers fan. I understand.
It's the most historic place you could play, let alone in the finals. Like, are you kidding me?
Okay, there, boy.
The series, it's going to be real interesting because the Celtics have to keep up playing D. They can't. The Celtics' one weakness, and it scares me. Like if we have to end up playing like let's say we got to end up playing the Nuggets. The Nuggets' fast break game is freaking ridiculous.
Yeah. Because Jokic just lobs the ball down court.
That's the Achilles heel of the Celtics. The Celtics are horrible off the fast break, and the Nuggets live and die on it.
I will say, though, dude, the Warriors, their fast break is... I mean, it's less than the Nuggets, because you said the Nuggets survive on that.
Yeah, that's their thing.
I mean, the Warriors, if they can get into their transition offense and just do some of those pull-up threes, like, that's a problem for you, too.
You also got to factor in...
The Celtics in transition, like, in the fast break, they don't... That's their one Achilles heel. They're not good at getting back quickly on defense.
Yeah, if you play the Warriors, that's going to be the X factor for both teams. Is if the Celtics can get the Warriors to play half court basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, I mean, your defense, yes, it's Kevin Durant, it's Steph, it's Clay, like they're gonna put up points, but it's a whole lot less threes, a whole lot less open shots.
On top of that, I mean, I hate to bring up injury, but I mean,
if you look at the way the Celtics are built, right? The way the Celtics are built is they play a slow, methodical, thinking man's game. You know what I mean? And they literally just wear you out with that. You know, they like Brad Stevens has them. You know, you work the ball around until you find the open man. It doesn't matter if it takes 3 seconds or 13 seconds out of the shot clock to do it, but just work it around until you find the open man. And if you have an opportunity, you take it. You know, if you see an opportunity, take it. They play a thinking man's game, and with the amount of veterans on that team, it works perfectly.
Really quick. Good old Pete, welcome back. Cushman, what's good? Alex Sports, what's good? Sir Cardinal, what is good? Happy to have you guys all with us. Sir Cardinal hopping in over on SportsCastr. Greatly appreciate that view. One of the things I wanted to hit on, I like that you brought up, you know, the Nuggets. I mean, aside from the fact that, yes, I am going for them, what ties them in so well to, you know, the possibility of going up against the Celtics is that Golden State's not 100% healthy right now.
They will be by the time they meet the Celtics, though.
Did you guys watch that Golden State game?
Yeah,
of course.
They were Steph looked a little hobbled that time.
Exactly. I don't think.
All the time, but he would shoot and he would come down on that ankle, and you could tell it was hurting him a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I still think by the time if it comes to Celtics Warriors, I think they'll be fine by then. Clay was already a game time decision and came out, and I thought he looked, again, yes, a little sluggish, both of them, but if Durant will continue to do what he's doing and slightly carry this Warrior team, and Steph and Clay don't have to be the usual Splash Brothers for another 2 or 3 games, they should be fine.
Here's what I'm hoping for. As a Celtics fan, I hope one of these teams can see that the Warriors aren't, you know, that they're beatable, man. They're vulnerable right now. You know, they're a wounded fish in the ocean, man. And you know, the other team's got to be that shark. You know.
We're hoping it's the Rockets. We're hoping.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. If they can, you know what I mean? They gotta sniff that blood in the water and strike while they can.
That's what I'm hoping for as well. Is that the Rockets can somehow magically take down the Warriors? I mean, we'll see. I mean, we're pumped up and we're excited for the game. That game is huge for us, you know, because we figure out some shit at that time too as well. I'm
still excited for the game. You know me. I'm watching till the end.
But nah, like
no, it's gonna be these.
It's the game of games.
The second round is where you separate the men from the boys.
Yeah, damn right. Damn right.
This is where you're going to separate the real teams from the pretenders.
Again, and honestly, the cool thing is a lot of these teams look real. I mean, the Bucks right now are the only team that looks like the pretender. Like, the Sixers turned it on. We've seen the Raptors be the Raptors in Game 1. Like, right now, you guys have the best advantage at the Bucks looking like the most vulnerable team in this second round.
It's going to be this Celtics game is going to be real interesting because it's not, now the Celtics kept their hands to how they're going to defend Giannis. So both teams kind of make adjustments now, you know. Because I'd be surprised if Philly come out, and, you know, they get dominated that much, and they're literally just going to they don't make one single change. That would shock me.
Exactly. But according to Giannis, he feels that no, we don't need adjustments yet.
Yeah, that might be the biggest thing. That was his
exact words.
They already asked Giannis, and he said they don't need to adjust.
We're going to win by 18 again tonight, so
that's what I said.
Giannis, keep it up, man.
That's what I said.
We'll have Al Horford stuff your ass twice in a row again.
straight up. That's what I said, dude. As soon as he said that, I was like, dude, Al Horford's gonna get 4 more blocks on him. Like,
yep. I was like, why did he just literally like?
He's got to learn to kick that thing out. He's got to trust his shooters and realize like these guys can put up 20 points with me.
I hope Big Al and Morris stuff that ball straight down his throat.
Honestly, I expect at least one.
In the paint, Giannis. Come back in the Celtics house and see what happens.
But
that actually last question. We've got you on here for a little bit, but last question: if you guys do win tonight, do the Bucks?
If we win tonight, we sweeping them.
That was my question: do the Bucks come back
if we win
in
tonight,
Boston?
we're sweeping them.
You don't think the Bucks have any shot in the Garden? Even again,
come on, dude.
I believe in the Garden.
2-0 and they're coming back to the please.
We're
gonna sweep them. We're gonna sweep them up like a damn duck bunny.
Bro, I believe in the Garden and I know the power of it. I get it, but like at the same time, again, that's backing somebody into a corner. Like that's backing them into a corner. Like they're gonna at that point have to make adjustments. I mean,
please. That press conference that Giannis gave pretty much gave everything away. That all you need to know.
Exactly.
Please, they have no intestinal fortitude whatsoever.
I don't think
if we come out tonight and punch them in the mouth again, they don't have the nukes to come into the Garden and win 2 in the Garden. I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
I like it.
If they come out and this game is close and they lose, they might stand a chance. But if they come out and get punched in the mouth again, it's over.
It's done.
Even one. All I'm asking is even one. I do not expect Boston to lose 2 at home. I do not expect that. But even one to send it back to Milwaukee?
I don't see that. I don't see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Think about the momentum.
Landon.
If they beat the hell out of them again tonight, the Garden is literally going to be like the bolts in the I-beams are going to be rattling loose.
I like it. I love it.
I love that analogy.
Oh, that's what's up.
All right, fellas, y'all take it easy, and we're going to get this dub tonight.
Hell yes.
Sir, you know we're watching.
Let's lock it down and seal it up, brother.
Hey, listen, right? We got the whole Butcher's Mob and the Pirate Gang. The only army that those 2 fools got is AARP.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
Too lit.
Oh
He just said that.
It's gonna make me cry again.
Hey, yo, we appreciate the love and support, my bro.
You had fucking beer coming to my nose last night, you dick.
Yeah, really quick, man. You had beer legitimately coming out of Ty's nose.
That's fucking mean.
I was fucking.
It hurt.
I was like laid out over both of our stools. Like I was done, bro. I was done. Yeah, you had Arthur dying on his stream. You had 2 separate streams dying.
They get an AARP call. That's the only army they got behind them.
I love it, man.
I love it, bro. Hey, let's go ahead and lock this down. Let's finish what we.
Following is sucking on oxygen while we sucking on beer.
Yo, let's go ahead and let's seal up what the fuck we started. You feel me?
What's up?
I said let's finish what we started, Butchers.
No doubt, brother.
Love it, man. Thank you for the hot takes.
Dilly, bro.
All right, buddy. You boys take it easy. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Later, fam.
Yeah, Butch. He did. My nose hurt so bad for that.
Our fans, bro. Oh, Arthur. Oh shit. What is good, Arthur? You are live on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Hang on, bro. Hang on. There you go.
What's good, brother?
What's up, guys? What up?
What is good? You already know. Opening up the lines, taking some hot takes. I know you got one for us.
Yeah. First of all, how y'all doing, man? Countdown is coming down.
Let's go.
Yo, I feel good, man. I feel so good.
8 hours.
First things first, I gotta say that we put in a lot of hard work. So I mean, to have y'all's love and support, man, it's greatly appreciated. Sir Cardinal, he hopped in over here.
Shout out to Bobby, man. Tell him what's good, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man, it never stops, brother. We continue grinding on here.
Love it.
But yeah, man, I gotta say that I'm fulfilled. I'm fulfilled. It's not over yet, but I'm fulfilled of what we've accomplished. We've even pushed ourselves creatively. and we've done a lot of different things that we didn't imagine what our show was going to be doing, or our show would turn out like this 6 months ago. So shout out to y'all. We do this shit for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But what you got, bro?
Yo, man, I want to get my take on the what Molly said was the Celtics, right?
Yeah.
Now look, I did say, but I still guarantee you this, bro. Celtics can go to the conference finals. I will guarantee that. Because, just like how I said last night, if last year they win Game 7, right? They won 7 games without their, 2 best players, like Kyrie and Hayward.
Yep.
Makes you think with Kyrie Irving, they can't eliminate this team, right?
No, 100%. 100%. They... When you reach the Raptors, I'm telling you right now, it's a guarantee that if the Raptors get against the Celtics, put them against the Raptors, whoever it is, put the Bucks, put the Celtics, bro. You put any of those two against the Raptors, I can guarantee you that, bro. 70%, they will reach that finals, bro. I'm calling it right there.
I got a box for all of y'all. Don't worry.
Let's see. So you got.
He can't be stopped, man. He can't be stopped. This is a player that he learned from Tim Duncan back in 2013. Or shall I say, when he first came in. You know what I mean? He's surrounded by, good talent, like Marc Gasol, Lowry, you could say Jeremy Lin off the bench.
No.
You know what I mean? He's got, he's surrounded by great, talent, And then you got Celtics who, Kyrie is basically your closer, right? But then again, Hayward has to actually step up also while in these crucial moments too, if they even have a chance to get to the finals. And the coach as well, Brad Stevens.
Well, again, honestly, I'm gonna leave that series. If it comes to Raptors Celtics, I'm gonna leave it at I like the starters. I like Kawhi for the Raptors to have the most points and to do what he's got to do. But I mean, Bobby said it 1,000 times, and I agree, dude. The Raptors bench they cannot hold down the Celtics bench.
Exactly.
They just can't. I'm rooting for the Raptors, bro. You know me. I got them. I got Raptors going to the finals, but that's gonna be the problem.
I'm taking Philly. I think, after last night, Philly might stand a chance. At first I was down on them yesterday. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm done. Why'd I make this pick? But after last night, I'm like, you know what? We might stand a chance. So I think in the Eastern Conference Finals, you could possibly see Boston and Philadelphia. I think Boston beats Philly, and then it'll be the Warriors. It's going to be the Warriors because 80% of Curry or 70% of Curry and Clay is still better than fucking Houston. Sorry, it is what it is. Those guys are 3-point shooting gods. Look, simple math question: what's greater, 3 or 2, right? And if you could just score from 3 all day, you're always playing from behind a 1.
Oh, you are underestimating the 3-point shot of the Rockets. I'm telling you are.
I'm not underestimating it. I'm saying it's not as great as the Warriors. In game, I don't think they're going to shoot with the Warriors, bro. I want the Rockets to win because I want the Warriors to be out of the playoffs. There would be nothing that would make me happier than to see the Warriors eliminated and to see 2 different teams in the finals.
Yeah. Warriors Cavs no more, man.
Exactly. At least if it comes down to Boston Warriors, Kyrie, I think Kyrie's the Warrior killer.
Bro, you're underestimating the Rockets.
That shot is engraved in Kyrie's brain. So he's gonna pull up and he's gonna hit that game winner in that crucial moment against Golden State in the finals. I mean, I just see it happening again.
Oh, Bobby, you got into his head, bro. You got into his head. You're just pulling his fucking brain now.
No, here's the thing, bro. I've been saying it the whole time. What has our discussion been the whole time at the beginning of the show? What will it take for the Rockets to win? What have I said? The Rockets did it to themselves this last game, and they're gonna do it to themselves again.
Yeah, they got to hit 3-pointers. They got to hit their shots or to have a chance. Like how I said.
Or either just dominate, or either just dominate the hell out of Golden State defensively, and just kill it down low. Because they're trying to live and die by the three and trying to beat Golden State against Golden State, and that just can't happen. That just can't happen. I get they have shooting records that Golden State don't got, and That's cool and all, but motherfucker, this is the playoffs. We talk about playoffs. We talk about a different beast in every single one of these athletes. They coming out the tunnel ready to play. You know, you gotta be able to outscore them. Like, do I want the Rockets to win? Yes. Do in my whole heart of hearts believe that it's gonna be possible to happen? There's a slight chance.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Houston to beat, man. If you look at it, it's just like from last year. Like, it's back to where it was last year because now you don't even have DeMarcus Cousins anymore. So now you're bringing like who? Kevon Looney? Looney or Bogut, whoever it is.
Yeah.
They should be able to take advantage in the paint. Like, why not? Just let Chris Paul just drive in the paint. Like it's always James Harden playing the ISO ball. Notice every playoff game, like you're watching James Harden, he always plays ISO. I'm gonna take a 3-point shot. ISO, I'm gonna get to the rack and try to get a foul or try to get 3 free throws, whatever it is.
Exactly.
Let's not attack the paint more instead of making this thing look more predictable. Take advantage.
Like Golden State. Golden State got finals experience, bro. Yeah, like Golden State got finals experience. Like forget playoff experience, finals experience. Like, you don't think they're gonna play? They're gonna play smart. You don't think they're gonna figure out that? Harden just wants to try and go get to the line and try and beat us that way. I get it. With Golden State, you're given very limited options to beat a team like that.
But everybody knows that. Like, that's how James Harden's played the last 3 years, and teams know that, and James Harden still can beat teams. He could still beat a team. It doesn't matter.
Swaggy D website is just about done.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you're fine, man.
Real quick, yeah, we are just about done with the website, so we will have that for you guys as soon as we can. Otherwise, if you really would like to, we do just take either like through our Facebook, through Twitter. We take
DM personal orders,
and we'll send it out to you. But otherwise, if you want to wait, we are working on a website to get that finished up. As soon as this month is done, we'll figure that out. So,
but go ahead, Arthur.
All I'm trying to say is another thing that you need to look at this, right? Is that every time Harden knows that the shot's not going in, right? Like 1 or 2, right? He just continues to take them. Like, if the shot's not falling, stop taking a shot. Like tap the rack, take advantage. You know what I mean? Because you don't have Cousins there. Like, stop shooting. Like, if the shot's not going in.
No,
I noticed that in game 1, he does that.
We said that, man. Trust me, I've said 1,000 times. Like, the adjustment I think they should make is, 1, it's a momentum shift. 2, get Capella going. Let that dude have some confidence down there and get some rebounds. They need to use that alley-oop more often. Like, they're the number 1 team to use it. Harden to Capella is the number 1 alley-oop attempt in the NBA. And they need to use that more. They did it they tried it a couple times, but it sniffed out.
I think I counted, 3 of them?
But they sniffed it out. Yeah. 1 of them worked out. Capella ended up with 2 points. So they need to adjust and do that more often. That'll open the 3.
All this money, $90 million, 4-year contract? Like, there's a reason you paid them. Like, give him the ball and let him ball his ass out. You know what I mean?
No, we agree. That's what I said. The number 1 adjustment. And to be honest, if they can make that adjustment, then the Warriors have to worry a little bit. Like, if Capella can end with 20 points and Harden can throw up his 10 assists that he does to him. Think about the amount of energy it gives Golden State when Draymond drives and throws that thing up to Iguodala and he slams that thing. That would give energy to Houston, and momentum is a major factor. They need to do that a little bit more.
You're in trouble,
Exactly. I think that would help tremendously, but at the same time, we'll see, bro. We'll see what they can do. D'Antoni's gonna have to figure it out.
Hey, but Arthur, I got a question for you.
Here's what I say. Hang on a second. Here's what I say to Houston. Might as well just reach out to Kobe and be like, yo, how can I beat the Warriors? I'll show you how to do it.
Kobe.
Hey, your boy Kobe, he's a dark cloud, man, on that detailed show. He knows how to operate, man. He knows how to, analyze. Like, he's a good analyst in the detail. Reach out to Kobe and be like, yo, how can I beat these fools?
Hell yeah, yo. Kobe's detail is dope, bro.
It's not the worst decision.
Yeah, it's not the worst decision at all. That's not a bad decision for any organization. I don't know why organizations aren't doing so. I mean, he's kind of, I guess, in the background, like, giving advice to the Lakers in a way. I mean, but he should have a basketball position. I agree with that. Arthur, I got a question for you though, bro. Not necessarily no basketball related, but sportscast related. Let's see. You think you're gonna let me check the ticker. You think you're gonna jump up one more spot here in the next 8 hours? You think you can jump up one more spot?
That's a tough one to call, man.
It's a tough amount.
To predict, but I'm gonna say I might not reach top 5, man. I hope I reach top 5, but it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. In 8 hours,
Hey, regardless,
anything's possible.
Regardless, you've been doing work.
Yo, yeah, I just wanted to take the time to congratulate you, dog. Like what you've done over the past few days and climbing that leaderboard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That baller as fuck for you, man.
Get down and answer that.
All right, thank you, man. Hey, really, really appreciate you guys, man. Hey, and I started this like I don't know, 15 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was literally at the 38th when I started this. I mean, bro, I never thought I was gonna reach this far, bro. Because I was like, yo, it's my first time doing this sportscaster thing, right? And I'm doing it. I'm like, holy shit, I'm already in top 10 already.
There you go, bro.
Appreciate you guys, man. You guys. You guys inspired me to do this, man. So I said, you know what? Okay, I'll just hop on the sportscaster and just do my thing, man.
Hell
you guys
yeah,
rock, man. Appreciate you guys, man. And hey, salute to you guys, man.
Salute, Arthur.
Again,
we appreciate
right
you, bro.
There, before we let him go, if that anybody on Sportscaster on YouTube, if that doesn't tell you right there, like, we want to bring as many people over to Sportscaster as we can. Like, keep that growing. Like Arthur just said, like, he didn't think he'd be anywhere, and goddamn, watch one of his streams. He has a blast doing it. It's a whole lot of fun regardless. Like,
yes, he is awesome. He is great, bro. Y'all definitely got to check him out. Y'all see him on the leaderboard. Y'all see him up there, and y'all see him in the chat. Make sure you guys check him out and support him.
Yeah, salute to Bobby as well, man. Shout out to him as well, man.
Oh yeah.
He also, man.
Oh, everybody subscribe. Everybody got subscribed to Bobby. Hey, Arthur, you and Bobby are the next ones to hit the 1K, bro. Y'all the next ones to Y'all the next ones to Y'all next ones to hit the 1K. Y'all next one to get them watch hours. Keep doing y'all's thing. Keep growing your channels right. We salute and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thank you guys, man. We will continue to grind, man, as always, man.
Hell yeah,
bro.
Love it. Stay in there.
Alrighty.
Dilly, fam.
I'll be back in the chat, guys.
All right, bro.
Guys.
All right. We'll see ya. Hell yeah.
Standoff said, I just stopped. I don't know much about basketball. Be around for some NFL season. Oh, and we got you covered for the NFL. Like,
sports news alert. The final countdown is basically the contest we've been doing. We've been mentioning to you the entire time. We do have a clicker on the YouTube there telling you how much time is left. It is the final countdown, the last 8 hours, whatever is left.
20 minutes.
8 hours of the competition before we find out who gets a chance to go interview these rookies that were just drafted in the NFL. So that's our final countdown. We're rocking with you guys for a little bit, going over some of the NBA games. And then we're getting into the NBA games and doing that play-by-play for them.
And realistically, it's all sports talk. You know, if y'all want to talk, have something else that you want to bring up or mention, this show has two personalities, for a reason. I know that you're heavily focused on the NBA right now, but I also know that I'm gearing up and I'm getting ready for football.
This is the series, bro. All the series are so good.
But you guys can whatever you're a fan of, I don't want you guys to feel limited in participation. Like Standoffish had mentioned. I don't want anyone to feel limited in participation.
I mean, low key, we got NFL Live on.
Yeah. NFL Live has been on the background. I've literally just been sitting back here, just reading and studying film. By the way, that's an excellent pickup right there. Didn't I say that was gonna happen? I was like, bro. Marshawn retired. I was like, they're gonna go after Josh Jacobs, and what do they do?
It had to happen.
You heard first. Bold take. If Warriors win tonight, they'll sweep the Houston Rockets. I don't
believe in that, dude.
Houston's gonna take one.
Houston's a different animal at home.
Houston's going to take one.
And honestly, I will say, I mean, everyone's probably already heard the take that Scott Foster is reffing. I mean, that's a problem for the Rockets. Their number one thing tonight, like, yes, a couple adjustments, but they can't let that get in their heads. If that's in their heads and they're just arguing with the referees all night, like they already lost.
Can I ask you a question? Because you know me, I'm like one to really study like mechanics, just how like players move and stuff. Would you say that you're going to be one watching and studying the way that Harden shoots tonight a lot more closely than you would have? The most recent foul call didn't get called. Well, non-call. Non-foul call.
I mean, I'm always usually watching and looking out for fouls, but at this point, honestly, if they miss a couple calls, it's human nature. Like, it is what it is. I don't want to see the Rockets go and audit their asses and fucking show them how many points that they lost on it. But I would just like for there not to have to be controversy over this one. Like, yes, they're gonna miss a couple calls. Everyone does.
Right.
But I don't want to see 6, 7, 8 replays of very, very obvious calls, especially in key moments. Like, that's my only thing with tonight. Again, I already said Scott Foster has problems with Houston. If you guys haven't read that article, it is on our Facebook, so check it out. But I just don't want it to be at the point where all we see when we turn on the highlight film is just James Harden and Chris Paul like in his face and him just dropping technicals on people.
Exactly.
Because he's the guy that'll give 2 technicals in the first half to Harden, and this game's over.
Exactly. Like, not give a fuck. Exactly. Okay. I mean, I was just curious because I know that I'm probably going to be hypercritical watching tonight, and I'm going to do my best to not let the whole recent headlines with like the refs and everything get to me.
Yeah, again, like I said, I expect calls to be missed. I mean, it's human nature. I already mentioned at the very beginning, I would like for, whether it's Scott Foster or it's any other officiating guys on the court, I would like for them to just talk to Steve Kerr and talk to D'Antoni before and say, look, I get there was some controversy in the last game. I'm either going to or not going to call these fouls. Like, off the bat, obviously Scott Foster has seen these fouls that should have been called, and one referee has an opinion that James Harden's kicking his legs out, one referee has an opinion that it's a foul. We saw it last night. Jimmy Butler honestly kicked his feet farther in both of our opinions than what Harden does in his shot, and the foul was called on Danny Green in last night's Raptors-Sixers game. I would like for him to talk to both of those guys and be like, look, in my opinion, it's not a foul. Tell your teams right now, do not get mouthy with me. D'Antoni, sit your ass down. I'm not calling the foul. Or if he does think it's a foul, tell Steve Kerr, look, this is a foul. Tell your team they need to figure out their defense or not land on these guys because I'm going to call the foul, and I want this to be a fair, good game. I mean, even chances, whatever the hell way you want to say it, I would like to have that put out at the very beginning and not have us have to deal with this. I would like for it to just be no black and white, like, give me a line of it. So, I don't know. That's my best way this game can go, is somebody does that, and then obviously, again, that's now on Steve Kerr or on D'Antoni to tell their teams, like, hey, he already told me he's not calling the foul. You guys don't be taking those shots. Or, hey, he's going to call these fouls. Don't be landing on their feet. So, that's it. That's it at this point. I mean, we've been talking about this for forever, and at this point it's just annoying. I just don't want the Rockets to, again, see Scott Foster and be like, shit, like, we lost. I just don't want that to happen, and I don't want Scott Foster to be like, oh, I'm reffing the Warriors game. I'm going to get the Warriors a W. Like, we're going to find out, though. We're going to find out. No, Treat, I agree. We both said, I mean, if you land there, that's a foul. And we've said multiple times, like, we've watched film on James Harden even on the Thunder. Like, he shoots the same way. It's not like he is changing his form to kick his feet out. I'll give it to you. Maybe at the end there he might have kicked it a little bit more than normal into Draymond for the game-winning or game-tying shot, but it's still not... It's not like he's... I see that as less contact than when I hate to say it, but Steph is damn good at it. But when they, like, pump fake and then throw their whole body into somebody, like, they move their whole top of their body into somebody and then shoot. Like, if James Harden naturally shoots a fadeaway, your legs are going to kick out a little bit. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Some people love it. Some people hate it. That's just... It's what it is. Let's watch flag football? I don't know about that, bro.
Hey, Michael Vick is in that league.
Michael Vick's a baller in that league. There's a lot of good people in that league.
That's what to say. I watch that league when it comes on. Don't give me that. Don't judge me.
Hey, you watch rugby, watch fucking flag football, whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Nah.
Give a damn. Sports is sports. That's what it is. But lines are still open. If anybody has any hot takes, please, if you have a hot take, please don't let it be about the referees. I'm fucking done.
Papa or Domino's?
What was the first one?
Papa John's.
I could care less.
Oh.
I could care less. Do I have Golden State winning tonight? I have Golden State winning tonight because I do think the Rockets are just going to decide that Scott Foster's reffing and that they're going to get screwed over. So I think the Rockets already in their head have lost. That's my only reason, honestly. I think they make good adjustments, but I think they're going to argue with Scott Foster. Somebody's getting tossed. It's going to be ridiculous, but I sure hope the Rockets win. I would really like to see them push this thing in Golden State. Like, if the Clippers can beat you guys in Golden State, god damn, the Rockets can beat them. We'll see, though. Dilly, yes. Thank you, Sean. Y'all goats. Appreciate that.
We do what we can.
I'm a mountain goat.
What up, Sean?
If I'm a goat, I want to be a mountain goat.
Yo, we have them motherfuckers that live across
Yeah,
the
those
street,
fuckers
too.
be standing on
rocks and
flat
shit.
walls.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, so good stuff there. Again, basketball is gonna be good tonight. It's gonna be good tonight. I can't wait. Alone, just excited to see if the Celtics are gonna win 2 of them in Milwaukee. Like, that's the start of the day. That's gonna be good.
I'm just excited overall for the night in general. It's gonna be a great night in sports. A great night in sports. A great night in our lives. Today's been a great day. Snow's melting outside. Thank God. Just happy.
This fucker's giving A's out like it's his job. You definitely wouldn't be a teacher.
Dog. Hey, TTSM, what is good, Paul? What is good?
Hell yeah, what's good?
We're just about to, start, getting it all wrapped up here, and then, getting prepared for tonight. Get some food up in our stomachs.
Good old Pete said snow. Yeah, we got snow, bro. We got snow. I had to clear my car off. I thought I was going to be here earlier, but I didn't realize I had to clean my car off.
You see Raph's rant about people not fucking clearing off their cars. You lazy fucking piece of shit.
For real, that's dangerous, though. Fucking giant-ass thing of snow falls down. This is packing snow, too. But, anyways. Gonna be a good night. Y'all already know the Cubs start tonight, too. So I'm gonna be dropping some Go Cubs Go as always. Because I
Do
love
we
it.
have to?
Yep.
I hope they lose.
They lost and I still played it.
Oh my God.
You know.
Does it matter what toppings?
Nope.
Ooh.
But yeah, again, lines are open for you guys.
Yeah,
If
lines
anybody
are
has
open.
Any hot takes on us? We're more or less just waiting for you guys to call in. But shit, you know what? Let me grab some more hot takes we had for each other.
So really quick, so Monty Williams is going to be scheduled for a second interview with the Suns. I promise I can talk. So he could possibly potentially be getting that job shortly, very soon. Nathan, Iris Vlogs, I know that you guys are happy. The government snow, no joke. What's good? Pepperoni bacon, dog.
Sure. Holy shit. That's not a running back.
Damn. So new photo leaked from Christian McCaffrey in training, and let's just say this dude is beastly. a lot bigger than what he was from when he was in Stanford, and a lot bigger than what he was last year.
I posted that.
You got it?
I posted that. Regardless, damn. Lakers better not hire Ty Lue. Ooh, I don't know, bro. They might.
I think that my Lakers we're gonna end up with Ty Lue, or I can't remember the other dude's name. He coached LeBron for Team USA. God damn it. I can't remember his name, and now that's gonna wreck me, bro.
See, good old Pete. Yeah. Paul, that's what's good. That's what's good. Again, I mean, we're down to talk about whatever, but trust me, when the NFL comes around, we're absolutely going to be having fun. That's our favorite thing to go and comment.
The NFL is my favorite sporting event thing in the world. It's the most beautiful, most American, most patriotic, most just wonderful.
Baseball is America's pastime. That's all I'm going to say.
You know what? I don't care. Like, football is... We couldn't even... You want to know how un-American baseball has become? We couldn't even fucking tailgate at Coors Field. You tell me that shit at Mile High, bro. You tell me that at Sports Authority. You tell me I can't... Come on, bro.
That's Coors Field. I tailgate the shit out of Wrigley, buddy.
Baseball fans punch in the air right now. Let's see. Mine's is boxing. Nice, Sean. Hey, for any and all fights, your boy Robbie J has you covered. I'm your favorite fight analyst's favorite fight analyst. It's all love. I got you.
If you haven't been in here for a fight night, you need to be. You need to be. It's priceless.
So good old Pete. I think the reason why we can't tailgate where we were, one is I guess it was like a private parking lot. It was owned by Coors. One of my theories is that they want you to spend your money on like the beer and the food like at Coors Field because it's owned by Coors. And then another theory that I have is we do live in Colorado. Like, we are like super on that like environmental friendly tip. And like whole like with fire and like smokes and stuff. So yeah. So I think that had something to do with it.
Regardless, again, like I said, I would tailgate at Wrigley.
Yeah. I mean I had fun irregardless. And I definitely, I could do it again.
Be legit.
Definitely dope. Should I get something else? So pizza and wings should be fine.
Damn. Ty Hilton played through low and high ankle sprains the whole season. Do you know how hard that is for a receiver? Wow. He had a good year.
Paul, you're one of the Pro Football Talk reported. Paul, you're one of the writers, right? You're one of the TTSN writers, I believe.
Wow. Damn. The Colts, if they could just stay healthy as a team, like, man, they would be good. They would be good, but he played well. I mean, it's not like he wasn't bad. That's amazing. That's amazing. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'll definitely be checking out the fight streams, yep.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you are a writer. Very nice, very very nice.
Wow, that's impressive, Ty. That's impressive. I mean, they made playoffs. Can you imagine if they? Oh, can you imagine if he was healthy? Shit.
Oh my God.
Colts gotta stay healthy. Starting with Andrew Luck, I guess.
Oh my God. Golden Corral commercial. It's the final countdown, though, ladies and gentlemen. Happy that y'all are here with us. Been having a good old time.
Yeah. Still open lines. Anybody wants to talk about whatever. It's all good.
I'm more than happy to take football questions.
We're going to chill for just a little bit longer, though. Again, obviously, we're going to get into basketball in a bit, but we chilling.
What time is that first game? You mind hitting that C?
6.
6. So then we'll be on it. We'll be on at 5, like 4:35.
We'll open up for you guys a little bit early, as we always do. He arm wrestled DK? Come on, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, do remember by clicking the link in the chat, you will send the Rumboyz to Los Angeles, California to interview this year's recently drafted rookie class.
Ryan Clark's like, damn, I'm glad I retired. This kid would eat me. Wow, Nashville was beautiful. They're just showing all the draft again. Honestly, Nashville, a fantastic job. That would have been amazing to go down there and check that out. Amazing.
I had to use the company card because I don't have the other card. So, fuck. It's only $20. Fuck you. 9 o'clock, I meant. Oh yeah. For you, Arthur, yeah. So for you, Arthur, you'll be celebrating with us at 9. But Arthur, it'll be your birthday on the East Coast.
At that time.
Minnesota aren't picking up Treadwell's option. It's 10.162 mil. I did not see that. I do my best to try and check my phone and check my tweets.
That's kind of solid for me. I'm a Bears fan, so I am definitely okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. But at the same time, like he was kind of iffy. He was pretty iffy. I'll say that. There was a lot of drops. They did not like that. A lot of people talked about the drops too.
Let's see. There's
Take those receipts, Robbie.
Oh yeah, no, I do vodka drinker. I do.
Where you been?
Oh, you save receipts for everything. Save receipts for gas.
Him.
Oh, vodka drinker, dilly. Treadmill was picked over Michael Thomas. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. But he's kind of in a way been a bust. Like
he's been a
major bust. Major bust.
Dude
yeah.
Can't catch a ball to save his life anymore. Even open on a slant route.
What if Suns get Dragic in free agency because he might not pick up his option? Remember, he played for the Suns.
Dragic played everywhere.
He's played everywhere. I think I mostly remember him in a Heat jersey.
He's on the Heat. That would be a good just veteran voice in that lineup. Like, I mean, he probably wouldn't start. Obviously, he's a guard, so I'm assuming Devin Booker will stay there. But
yo, Corey Coleman was a major buzz, Paul. Oh my gosh. And like I even went up the bat and like try to like defend him. I was like, no, maybe when he becomes a Bill, he'll be all right. And the Bills were like, nope, tossed his ass right out. And I was like, damn, man.
We might need to return that one. Oh no. Oh, Vince Carter's gonna return again? Wow.
Yeah. We reported that like months ago, dog. That was on the Facebook page.
I remember because I remember being super glad to hear
that. Yeah.
Wow. That's insane. Vinsanity continues, ladies and gentlemen.
Vinsanity.
Insanity continues.
Like, only one of like the most like greatest Raptors like ever.
Dude.
And he's a Tar Heel. Let's not forget he was a Tar Heel.
Like, damn good.
Let's not forget he was a Tar Heel.
He's a good net. Like he's damn good everywhere he
he's
goes.
old but gold.
He is, dude. He is gold. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know that was fairly biased of me to shout him out from his college days, as old as the guy is now. But, it is what it is. It is what it is.
He's a Tar Heel. He was going to do it regardless, guys.
Only the greatest. Only the greatest. Hey, if it wasn't for UNC, you would have never had Michael Jordan. Better thank us. I don't get how you guys had the greatest basketball player in NBA history, and that did not somehow sway you as a college fan. That is like one of the major factors that played into me becoming a Tar Heel fan.
So if the Lakers draft Zion, you don't like the dude?
Oh,
or,
no.
Like now you're a Duke fan, or like
No,
okay,
no,
there you
no.
go.
Like I still hate. Like, don't get me wrong. Like that's like you saying, oh well, the Redskins got Haskins now. How about you put some respect on the Buckeyes' name? Hey, I still let my pops know that the Buckeyes ain't shit.
Okay, then we can have the greatest player in the world come from UNC, and UNC still ain't shit.
Man.
Not ain't shit, but that's Robbie J quote right there.
Look, just saying, man.
Bro, I should get paid for this shit.
But Zion went to Duke. Paul trolling. Oh man. Yo, I just can't. I can't. Being a Tar Heel fan, I can't. When it comes to basketball, not about that Duke life. Hate Duke. I hate Blue Devils with a passion, bro. It's.
See, so like because we have Michael Jordan doesn't mean I gotta be a UNC fan.
Funny story.
I wouldn't even dare to know like.
Funny story. So my wife, like, you know, she was like, you know, on this whole kick of like she needed to like find friends, right? And she was like, hey, you know, come out, you know, drink, you know, my homegirl and I, you know, we're going to go to the bar. I'm like, all right, cool, you know. So, you know, her homegirl, you know, brings her husband. I meet her husband, and we start talking sports right off the bat. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, I run a podcast, yada yada yada. And he's like, oh really? He's like, hey, he's like, I'm a Duke fan. He's like, maybe we can have you on the show. I'm like, oh.
You walk out.
And I was like, babe, we gotta go. You can't be friends with them. Fuck this. Don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
New York thinking of the wrong Duke player. Oh, Iverson blogs. Yes. Hey, we did share that troll, that sweet troll from the New York Knicks. That is up on our Facebook page. Make sure you go give us a like on Facebook, Rumboyz Fantasy Network, if you have not already. Also follow us on Twitter at Rumboyz, spelled with a Z, N-E-T. It's the same thing for Insta too. Let's see, Robbie got that mad rapper voice, sounds like an upgraded Ludacris. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm the sexy voice.
Remember that time Kyler Murray was a baseball player? Dude, he should have stayed a baseball player. I mean, I get he's the #1 pick, but damn. Think about the amount of money. Long term, like he was a damn good baseball player. Top 10, number 9 in the athletics. Oh, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I guess he can always switch. He can half and half it, Deion style, if he really wants to. Switch all the way over Tebow style, but not an easy adjustment, I'm going to tell you that. No, that's just you, Iverson.
What?
Yeah, Paul. No, Paul. I said the same thing, dude. I hope he still has that chip out. I mean, he still has it. He's already mentioned if he gets any more of a chip, he's gonna fall over. But I hope he does well against them. Just because I hate the way they did him. I hate.
Yo,
the way
yeah,
they did
Paul.
That
That topic for me. I mean, I'm right along with you. They absolutely did him grimy. Just you move up, you pick the kid, and then you get rid of him just to go and get Kyler Murray. It didn't make no sense to me. You didn't give him an opportunity to build around him. So yeah, Josh Rosen in Miami, turn all the way up out there in Miami.
I hope so. I sure hope so. At least as a Cardinal killer. Like, I hate to say it to J Love up in here, wherever the hell he's at, but like I hope he's at least a Cardinal killer.
Yeah. Oh, Jordan Love right here. I know he ain't happy about it. I know he ain't happy about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, I feel like they should have dealt Rosen before bringing Murray in. I can only imagine how Rosen felt behind the scenes during that whole thing. If you guys watched our draft day stream, you know that I was like, what? They're going to house 2 quarterbacks right now? Like, on the roster? Come on. But then they eventually, moved on for Rosen, and then the Cardinals went on in the draft to be pretty successful throughout the draft.
Still, man.
If I was a player, put it this way, if I was a player, like if I was Kyler Murray, and they're like, you're going to Arizona, I'd be like, I'd pull an Eli Manning. You're drafted by the at that time it was the San Diego Cardinals. Yeah, you're a Charger.
You're a Charger.
Nope. Bye.
We'll see.
Now I also think that part of that decision was that he did not want to go up against his brother in the AFC.
That was
over again.
So he get killed.
So
Yeah.
about eggs. That's funny, good old Pete. So I did go ahead and get the Rumboyz some lunch because we need to eat.
A long night.
Yeah, it is a long night of some streams. That made me laugh. Oh yeah, no, Arthur, yeah, he did play at UCLA, so I know that you're rooting for Rosen. Man, invest in that man's pockets, get his jersey, bro. I'm kidding. I mean, hell, I think a Miami Rosen jersey wouldn't be bad, especially after all that he's gone through. I wouldn't go that far still though.
I'd just like to see Rosen take enough control that Miami doesn't look to draft a quarterback next year.
Sean said I wouldn't want to get my ass kicked by my big brother either. And especially repeatedly over a course of a career.
Yeah, fuck that. Again, I just want to see Rosen be good enough to not have them want to draft a quarterback next year. Like, if this happens to him again, like, that's the end of this.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and drop it, Paul. Go ahead and drop it. I know the chat's going to want to hear it.
A math pickup line? Oh, man.
But
oh, man.
Other than that, we'll X plus U equals 15. X gotta be 5 because you would 10. That was great.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say a sodium joke, but nah, too salty. I know where you're gonna go with that one, good old Pete. But we're gonna catch you guys. Like I said, it's 2:09 here, Mountain Time. So just fast forward about to it'll be 4:30 Mountain Time, 5 o'clock Mountain Time when we come back on. So good about an hour or two, and you'll see our wonderful faces. Keep going on SportsCastr. Dropping those views. Find your favorite piece. You can actually comment on SportsCastr videos after they've been released. Let us know what your favorite piece was that we did. Tell us what you really like, love, and enjoy.
Mine was last night.
Oh, the NA. I see that too. Periodic table reference. But other than that, we're about to go smash some pizza and chicken and some chicken wings.
Oh man, Jackie McMillan even said this is everything.
Oh, it is everything. But ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Y'all have a great one. YouTube, we're shutting down. Hope y'all have a great one.